Disclaimer: this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. We are not registered financial advisors. Holy crap, everyone. MSTR strategy just bought last week 34,164 Bitcoin for an average price of 74,395. He literally spent $2.5 billion on Bitcoin in 1 week. So if we click on that here, we'll see exactly how did he buy it, and it comes from mostly Stretch. So Stretch, STRC, a little bit of MSTR as well here, 366 million of selling MSTR shares, but it mostly came from Stretch. So Stretch has actually, and by the way, this is actually, if we just click on this, the third biggest weekly buy in Strategy's history. The second biggest and biggest were weak on his 43rd and 44th buy back in 2024, end of 2024, when he bought 51,000, 55,000 in 1 week. Absolutely insane. But yeah, I mean, massive buy, everyone. And of course, the first thing I look at, or we have to look at as MSTR shareholders, probably the most important metric is the Bitcoin per share. So the yield, the Bitcoin yield today jumped 6.2% here in quarter, and right now year to date it's 9.5%. So what does that mean? That means that if we go back to this this chart here, so now for every one MSTR share, there's 213,597 Satoshis. That's a smaller denomination of Bitcoin. So it jumped. So basically last week there was 205,811, and now there's 213,597. So this was extremely accretive. Obviously, this simply means that even if you are not buying more MSTR shares or MSTE shares or MSTY shares, whatever it is, you are getting more Bitcoin. That's basically what it means. Even if you don't buy more shares, there is more Bitcoin per MSTR share that you own. So extremely accretive. That's the whole point. It's Bitcoin per share. That's it. That's the game. That's the whole game here. So absolutely incredible. So now Strategy has 815,000, just over 815,000 Bitcoin, making it, I guess, after Satoshi has what, 900 million or a million or 1.1 million Bitcoin. They beat BlackRock. So BlackRock's IBIT ETF, as of today that I'm filming this, April 20th, has 802,800 Bitcoin. So Strategy now owns more Bitcoin than BlackRock. Of course, this is, you know, if you go to Bitcoin treasuries, there's all the news is basically on Strategy today. There's even something, Vanguard mid-cap value ETF increases stake in Strategy MSTR. I thought Vanguard didn't like Bitcoin, right? Anyway, people are changing their tune. You got the Morgan Stanley ETF that launched, by the way, which is their most successful ETF in history. This is the first US bank that issued their own ETF, that are building their own ecosystem. Schwab is coming as well. And just in, I think, less than a week, they've already accumulated $140 million or 1,820 Bitcoin. So the race is on, guys. I'm filming this on the Monday where the market is pretty down, but Bitcoin is up. So I love seeing that. I love seeing a little bit of the disconnect. And Bitcoin doing its own thing. But the big news, and you could see here that they actually put the Bitcoin per share now, sats per share, on the website. So it went from 205 to 213. So phenomenal buy. It's just another, what was it again? Another 34,164 Bitcoin, completely out of circulation, gone from the supply, putting that much more pressure on the price. And that's just 1 week. We got next week and the week after. So pretty big update for Stretch. You saw in the thumbnail. In case you didn't see this, Stretch is getting a big upgrade. What do I mean by that? First of all, Stretch just added $2 billion in 1 week in their AUM. So Stretch, this stock is now almost 8.5 billion market cap. Pretty crazy. It grew by over 2 billion market cap in 1 week. This is basically the preferred share, like a split fund, guys. STRC is really the preferred share. MSTR is the class A share. If you know what split funds are, that's basically how I'm looking at this. So what I noticed is there's a little vote button here. If you click on that, basically what's happening is Strategy wants to make the STRC dividends semi-monthly instead of monthly. And I'm pretty sure they wanted to do it weekly, but as you know, I already watched this, so I'll give you the brief overview. I highly recommend, if you own MSTR, if you're an MSTR shareholder, you need to know what strategy is doing. I recommend you watch this video. But basically in here, they're saying, I think they wanted to go weekly dividend, but the NASDAQ, because STRC is listed on the NASDAQ says that you have to have at least 10 days between X dividend dates. So they couldn't do it weekly, but they're doing it semi-monthly. They're proposing to do it semi-monthly in a few months. And if the voting goes through, which I'm sure the voting is going to go through, the first semi-monthly distribution is going to be at the end of June. So coming up in a few months here. Why do they want to do that? That's actually a genius move, because basically what happens with Stretch is that it gets the liquidity, and people start buying it like crazy a day or two before the X dividend date, so they could capture that dividend date, that capture that monthly dividend, and then the day after the X date, the stock drops by pretty much 96 cents or close to $1. And that actually puts a little bit of volatility on STRC. And because they want to reduce the volatility so much, they figure, well, if we do a semi-monthly dividend instead, cut the dividend in half, it won't be as much of a drop. So instead of going, from $100 to $99.30 or $99.20 or whatever it is, it's going to, dividends essentially going to be more double the frequency but cut in half. So instead of 96 cents, for example, it'll be something like 47 cents, I believe it is, something like that. So it'll drop less during X dividend date, or a day before X date. So there'll be less volatility. So remember that the whole point of Stretch is to make it look like a money market, make it as little volatility as possible. And I really am not going to be surprised if NASDAQ, it's NASDAQ. Come on, guys. Come on, NASDAQ. What's your problem? If they change their plumbing so that they are able to go weekly, and I'm pretty sure that eventually is going to happen, they'll probably go weekly instead of semi-monthly, which means even less volatility. So absolutely incredible purchase here, guys. Crazy, crazy stuff. Third biggest in MSTR's history. They now have more Bitcoin than BlackRock. Everything on this, this website, Bitcoin Treasuries, it's all about Bitcoin Treasury companies, all about strategy today on Monday. So you see, it's not even close. They are still number one here by far, 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 far. Number two is 21, then Metaplanet, then Mara. 815,000. When I woke up, I couldn't believe it. I was expecting for them to buy another 20,000, maybe 25,000, but to buy 34,000, 2.something billion, 2.5 billion, whatever it is. Ooh, that's crazy. But remember, for us MSTR shareholders, this is always the most important stat. How much Bitcoin do I have in each MSTR share? And it has jumped from 205 to 213. So absolutely doing an incredible job. I trust strategy. They know what they're doing, in my opinion. The premium has jumped as well to 26% premium now. So that just means they have more firepower now. They could easily issue more MSTR shares to buy more Bitcoin, because as you know, they will not issue more STRC shares unless it goes back to $100. So right now it's $99.30. So what's been happening is STRC has been getting really, really, really hot and in demand as we get closer to the X dividend date, but then it drops off. So their ability to use Stretch to buy more Bitcoin kind of stops for a week or two until it gets back to 100. So that's why they want to they want to put the dividend semi-monthly. So there's your Monday update. And by the way, I just bought another $2,500 worth of MSTE shares, guys. So let's go to the MSTE buys. I just bought another 630 shares at $4.03. And currently, my total number of shares is 37,200 MSTE shares. Average cost base of $8.33. So just dollar cost averaging every single week. I'm an open book. I'll show you exactly my MSTE position right here, everyone. So right now it's at about 404 as I'm filming this. My average cost base is at 8.34. Well, it's 8.335, but this Excel sheet rounds it up. So I am still down in terms of the capital. This is unrealized, not real, unrealized on paper. Down $160,000, but I've accumulated $61,000 of income. So my actual unrealized total return on my MSTE position right now just went under 100,000. So it's at 98,770. So you might be thinking, well, Adrian, why are you so happy? Why are you smiling? Because I love getting these cheap shares. I'm going to keep averaging down, and I'm an investor. I'm in it for the long term. I'm not in it for now, today, next week, next month. I'm in it for the next 5 to 10 years, guys. That's why. And I think, obviously, I'm banking that Bitcoin's price is going to go up, which means MSTR's price is going to go up even harder. And eventually, not only will I break even with the income, but I'll definitely be in the green for sure. It's just a matter of time. Of course, that's what I'm betting on. MSTR, STRC, still very much misunderstood. Still a lot of fear. People are still calling it a scam, which is just good news for us who already figured out that it's not a scam, right? You got CoffeeZilla, you got a bunch of retards out there that are just trying to push some nonsense, Peter Schiff, etc. But when you know, you know. So it's just a matter of time. I think if it was a scam, I don't think the banks would be launching their own ETFs on it. But anyway, that's just my opinion, guys. So there you have it. There's your Monday weekly MSTR update. Absolutely massive one. Massive one this week. Because MST also passed $4 now, hopefully it stays at this level. Of course, anything could happen, right? With the Iran crap, we don't know if they're going to sign a deal tonight or not. Either way, that still has an impact on Bitcoin price. Bitcoin still kind of moves in tandem with the market. I think eventually throughout the years and the longer time goes on, that's going to disconnect. Bitcoin's going to do its own thing as an alternative asset. We'll see what happens. But I think now that MST is over $4, I think that 15-cent distribution is a lot easier to maintain. So hopefully, I think Harvest has to announce the distributions in the next couple of days here. I'll make a video on that. But I think the 15-cent distribution, there's a much bigger chance that they're not going to reduce it now. I think the volatility is still fairly high, so we'll see what happens. But either way, there's your Monday update. Let me know what you think, guys. Are you excited? Are you not excited? You think this is a scam? Let me know. We got serial commenters like I don't even know their names. That's how important they are to me. That keep writing negative comments. Keep writing those negative comments because I'm actually screenshotting a lot of those. And in a year or 2 years or 3 years from now, or maybe less, when this thing goes to the moon, we'll do a whole video looking at these beautiful comments. I can't wait. So excited for that. So guys, give me a thumbs up. Would really appreciate it. You want me to continue doing these every Monday? Are they useful for you? Just to keep you up to date. I certainly love doing it. I mean, to me, it's like I'm looking at it anyway, so I might as well make a video out of it. So guys, hit the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. This channel is not just about MSTR and Bitcoin and MSTE, of course. It's about income investing, cover call ETFs. So make sure you subscribe and stay safe, stay passive, stay honorable, and stay smart. See you next time.